Excuse us, sir.
Father Salins.
Yes?
Could we have a word, Father?
You are the film people.
I'm Barry. This is my colleague, Adrian Harper.
We'd greatly appreciate 5 minutes of your time, Father.
There's no call for a film. We had the newspapers at the time, we had the television and the radio. There's nothing here, only sorrow. Nothing at all.
I believe you have a fund, Father.
The fund for Our Lady Shrine?
I think you were left the beginning of it in a will.
Yes, we were. We have no statue of Our Lady except for the one here in the church. We have the absence of a decent shrine, so we had the fund started.
We would like to contribute to it, as a way of displaying our gratitude to the people of your parish. People have helped us. The McDowds, Mr. Bat Colley, Mrs. Colley, all sorts of people.
Anything you'd contribute would be welcome.
You won't find us ungenerous, Father.
Thank you.
All this would have to do with Maureen McDowd, would it?
Maureen McDowd?
We thought it might have.
Oh, no. Why should it have?
There's a story that when Maureen was a child, she saw a vision in the field.
Well, children often imagine things.
You never knew about this, Father? Nobody thought to tell you?
Oh, good heavens, yes. But Maureen wouldn't be the first child of these parts that...
What you're saying is that at the time you attached no importance to this reported sighting of the Virgin Mary.
A Reverend Mother spoke to the child. It wasn't necessary for me to come into it.
That particular Reverend Mother is dead.
Yes, she is.
Father, would you consider having a conversation with me in front of the camera?
Why?
We're attempting to make a study of Maureen McDowd. A documentary record of the tragedy, so that the full truth is known.
The full truth is known. The whole thing was laid to rest. Look, you have no right to be here. You shouldn't have come here when the whole thing was finished with ages ago.
We have an impression of Maureen McDowd. What she was like, who she was, we want to do that impression justice. Does the truth matter to you, Father?
The truth always matters.
We want to tell the truth about Maureen McDowd.
We understand that Lancy was a ne'er-do-well, and Mrs. Butler, well, we all know what Mrs. Butler was like. And none of it's enough, Father.
Maureen McDowd saw visions of the Virgin Mary. That's why we thought you were maybe putting up your shrine to her memory.
A shrine is to celebrate Our Lady. It has nothing whatever to...
No, we appreciate that, Father.
Why we're suggesting that you might like to take part in a conversation with Miss Fortune is that you could set that kind of stuff right. People said all sorts of things. They said Maureen was pregnant.
That was a lie. That was made up by the newspaper at the time to give a bit of... as if it wasn't sad enough and grim enough as it was.
As you say, a red herring, without foundation. But we've still heard it said in your parish, Father. All I'm suggesting to you is that you're the person to refute it, once and for all. That's why we're making a documentary film. Because the truth matters. As you agree, it does.
Leave us in peace. No good can come of raising the dust where it is settled.
It's just that you knew her all her life. We thought you might owe it to her memory.
People at Drimaghleen want to forget.
There is another story here in your parish, Father. How the old woman followed them that night when they went to the fields. How she saw them engaging in sexual intercourse, and then waited for them with the gun. Now, we don't believe it's true. We believe, as you do, that Maureen died a virgin.
There is not the slightest evidence that Maureen and Lancy Butler... She was a girl of unblemished virtue.
A deeply religious girl. We've heard it said that in all her adult years, she never missed Mass.
That was something the family mentioned to me after the funeral. It's not a thing that I...
The Virgin Mary was seen from a field in your parish, Father. A vision in the sky. According to the reports of her companions, the child dropped down to her knees and prayed fervently. Do you deny this?
Of course I don't.
At the funeral, you referred to Maureen MacDowd as specially chosen. Why will you not talk to me about these matters?
Because I don't want to. Because I don't know what you're up to. Because you're talking rubbish.
If it's rubbish, you may refute it. We're offering you that.
That didn't happen.
They showed it. They showed it happening.
She knew that within seconds she must take her own life, too. But Maureen MacDowd was innocent by nature, and so must be innocent in fact.
I'm sorry.
It's lies, what they said. They call it the truth, only it's lies about Maureen.
Drink your tea, Father. Drink your tea. Forget about it.
What good did it do coming here? To pick over what there was? What good's the use that poor copper live in shame and confusion? That a humane policeman is pilloried as incompetent? What good did it do to separate us from our instinct? To make us famous for our foolishness? I'll always hear her voice. I'll always hear her saying, "The Saint of Drimaghleen."
Only God knows the truth.